written up there.
Cammy?
Cammy, yeah. I was at the time dating a girl who was going to school in Peoria, because I met her when I was in Peoria when I was going to school in Bloomington. I started dating this girl, and then I went to Chicago for school. And so I was Skyping with her at the time when Skype was a thing.
Yeah, before people just FaceTime.
And Cammy came in the room, and she's like, hey, my dad's coming up. He's on drill. He's going to take me to dinner for my birthday. Do you want to come? And for me, being a good boyfriend and being like, I don't want my girlfriend to be jealous because another girl's asked me to dinner or whatever. And I was like, oh, no, I'm good. I'm chatting with Tori. And Tori she was like, oh, no, you can go. I was like, oh, cool. And so I shut my laptop and I go to the steakhouse. It was at Alexander Steakhouse on like North and Clybourne up there. And like me and Cammy walk in, and her dad is in his camis. He's in full guard because he was doing a drill. He was like a major in the guard, Army Guard, but it's like a nursing corps. I forget how it was, but I just knew he was up there for a reason, and he was in his camouflage. And this is like November 10th, Marine Corps birthday, hoorah. November 10th of 2011, and we're in the steakhouse. And we're eating, and it's like me on this side and then Cammy and her dad on this side. And these two ladies walk by, and they stop, and they're just like, thank you so much for your service to him. And he's like, oh, don't thank me, thank Richard. And I'm kind of embarrassed. I'm just obviously in civilians. I just put my head down.
You're like, don't say that.
And he's like, he's been through so much more than me. I'm just, I just do my thing. And then they turn to me, they're like, oh my gosh, thank you so much for your sacrifice and your service. And then they leave. And so we order some dessert, and then one of them comes back. There's two gone. One comes back. She's like, are you three by chance going to the Bears game tomorrow? It's salute to your troops, because on Veterans Day.
Okay.
Salute to your troops game. And we're like, no. She's like, oh, okay. I was just making sure. I have 3 clubhouse tickets. I want to give them to you guys to go to watch the game, because I feel like Veterans Day, you guys should be there, not me. I'll tell my friends. If you want to come, I'll tell my friends we're not going. I want to give them to you.
No kidding.
And so Cammy kind of cries, and she's like, yes, and she accepts. And so Linda gives me her like name and address, and the next day I pull up to her address, and it's super cold. I'm wearing my big Carhartt jacket, and I was sitting down the whole time. And I go to her place at the Carlisle, right downtown Chicago, like Gold Coast, and there's doormen, and they have to let me in. They're like, oh yeah, go up to this unit. And I go up there. I still remember knocking on the door. She opened the door and almost shut it, because she noticed how huge I was, and then with my big jacket and cold, and she realized it was me, and she's like, oh. And I was like, yeah, I'm here for the tickets and all this stuff. And she's like, oh yeah. She's like, here's a parking pass, here's the tickets. And I look at the tickets, and it's Chicago Bears, my team, versus the Houston Texans, which is Luke's team. And for one, I'm already just like, oh my gosh.